Magicana's map for a vanilla community project megawad called Oops All Techbase. A map of 32 tech bases. I'll give it a go on Ultraviolence. It's map 3. It's called the Gauntlet. I'm not sure. I don't have the name of the map in front of me, unfortunately. Okay. One secret, 176 kills. Hopefully that's not the one secret, but I can't get it now. Is there an imp coming? Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh wow, I'm down to 39. There's a door here, blue door here. Forgot about them. Yeah, I like the vibe so far. It's kind of creepy. It's got the E1M3 music. It's flashing lights. I think a lot of roaming monsters. Might be a little much green. I get that that's probably intentional. It's kind of thematically a lot of green. But I don't know, it seems to be taken a little bit too far. Although at least it's not the green big door. But yeah, I mean, like maybe the star could be star gray instead, or maybe this bottom trim could be like the original bronze texture instead. Also, I feel like this door is used just for the sake of using that door, which is I don't have much ammo. Okay. Can actually climb up here, huh? Not that it gets you anything. But yeah, it seems like a little. But yeah, this door seems to be used just for the sake of using it because it seems to have a similar function to this door, so why not make them the same door? I don't know. So yeah, we've got a door there, blue door here, red bars in there. Wait. Hey, yeah, okay, and yellow bars, so you go in with red, come back with yellow. Actually, that might be a switch. So it looks like you get red first, then get yellow, maybe use yellow to get blue. There's blue right there, though. There's a fatty right there. I don't have much ammo. What if there's anything in here? Yeah, I guess, yeah, I'll probably go in here. See what, oh, okay, handgun. I'm gonna get myself killed here. Yeah, it seems a little intense for a map 3. I don't know that there's supposed to be any sort of incline in the difficulty. I've actually made a map for this WAD myself. Haven't looked at it in quite a while, but the project is not close to done, so. I like the randomness of the hallway here. Gosh, chain jumpers. Okay, so here's... Whoa, nice. Don't expect them there. So we also have red and yellow here. So yeah, definitely some, not necessarily optional areas. We'll see about that, but optional order. I mean, you don't have to come in here at all, but if you do, it's a dead end anyway. A little bit of a misalignment. Oh, where was it? Right there. And yeah, right there, that's not a big deal. That one's not a big deal, this one's kind of ugly. Yeah, this is Magicana's first experiment with vanilla. I don't know how many Viz planes there might be to spare, but it might be a good idea to break this room up with just some vertical walls of anything, like even a little Sean or support 2 or 3 or just something to break it up. And that'll help with the misalignments too. But yeah, it looks like you probably have Viz planes to spare in here, unless there's a lot of detail behind these doors. Alright, let's go back. We can't do anything with that now. I wonder if these are see-through or... Hey, there's a berserk in there! How convenient! I didn't mean see-through, I meant go-through. Yeah, actually, when I do stuff like this, I'll often make it not a void spot, but just some mid-textures. I'm surprised that's not a secret, though. I guess if it's a secret, it can't be damaging. Okay, so... But yeah, that's interesting. So I'll keep that in mind. These are all... Oh, I guess not. So yeah, I guess that one really is basically a secret. But yeah, you can't go through these. Gotta have a chain gun. Let's get a save going here. Need a rocket launcher. It's a big old package of imps. Yeah, that was a pretty crucial berserk. So I like that. There's a chain gun here. If you don't happen to go the other way first, you don't have to go too long without a chain gun. Alright, so we got red and blue here. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, out here again, we're kind of dominated by green. It's not, yeah, it's not as egregious out here for some reason, but I still think a few more of these could be something else. See, here we've got red and gray, and it's actually kind of oddly aligned too. But yeah, I just think, I don't know. Maybe this could be the brown version of that, or again, maybe this could be the star gray or something. It strikes you as kind of gimmicky for the sake of gimmicky. It's a nitpick. It's actually pretty solid design appearance for vanilla, I think. But yeah, kind of a nitpick. There's a super shotgun. That Mank's not gonna last long. Wow. He did pretty good though. There's a rocket launcher. Yeah, not a bad encounter in here. I mean, obviously the Arachnotron and Mancubus took care of each other, but not too grindy on the Hell Knights, and there was still more going on with the imps up there, so we've got their movements restricted. They can't come down into the fray, but they can still affect you from up there. Gotta watch their fireballs as you're dealing with all the rest of these guys. And they weren't deaf, I don't think. As soon as I shot, they all activated, so I like that. But yeah, here again, not the greatest appearance. When you do vanilla maps, it's often wise to maybe consider not doing a ton of tall rooms, because tall rooms can really turn bland in a hurry without a lot of detail. This isn't really too bad yet, but you know, they could use a little bit of beauty on these walls. Not much, but a little bit. Oh, I see. You go across. That's kind of cool. So I'm going to get that rocket launcher. I think. And I'm going to pay for it. Alright, who else is over here? Imps. Yeah, this is kind of fun. I like the map so far. I will say, yeah, some unfortunate fake contrast going on there. Crap, I fell in. Crap. Yeah, I would say so far this is the only trap that doesn't really work. I mean, you've got bottlenecking, right? So you come in here and, well, only one imp could conceivably fit through there at a time, and you've got plenty of shells and super shotgun, chain gun by now, so... Hey, is this the beginning of the map? Hey, that's cool. That's really cool. That's one thing I was going to say. I kind of felt like I'm starting to... And now that's down. Yeah, I was going to say I kind of felt like the map was getting away from itself a little bit. You know, it's getting a little bit too big. The areas were kind of disconnected from one another. You know, I'm way over here and I'm nowhere near the yellow door and blah, 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 blah. And then boom, boom, I'm right back at the beginning. So it's just classic loop, obviously, but, you know, it really, that really goes a long way, I think, to have it connect like that. You come full circle and then waste your health trying to point that out. Yeah, alright, so there's a yellow door in here somewhere, but also there's, yeah, that. So it looks like I could go use yellow, or I could maybe go get red and or blue by going through this door. We're gonna go through this door. Oh yeah, so the nice little window here. Just one? That's kind of cool. Missed ya. So Magicana has made sure to give you multiple weapon pickups, because this is a map that you can take in different orders, so there is a second super shotgun. There's a second chain gun, I'm pretty sure. There was one in that room, and then there was one outside somewhere. Rocket launcher, we'll see. Plasma gun. There probably isn't a plasma gun, it's map 3. But I don't know, there's been a lot of tougher monsters. We're only halfway through here. 14 minutes in. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I think it may be a little bit long for a map 3, but who knows? I mean, who cares at the end of the day, I guess. This looks dangerous. What we got here? Okay. It's a dark room. It's a little bit uniform in its brightness. I think just one or two flashing lights or one area, one sector that's a little bit brighter might help. Uh-oh. What do we got going on? Yeah, That's a lot of rockets. This is gonna be this is gonna be problematic, isn't it? Although this is a fairly detailed room, and it may be thinking about your Viz plane counting here. Oh look, there is a second rocket launcher, and here they come. Oh no! Oh no! Cacodemon, what are you doing? Why are you in my way like that? Hey, if I recover from this, then I'm awesome. But probably not gonna happen. No. Stupid Cacodemon. I did it again! My goodness. I thought he was not right there. I was thinking about him, I just thought he was not right there. Oh gosh. This doesn't seem as hard as I'm making it. No, it's actually quite fun. I like the different levels that you gotta deal with. The stairs are kind of a pain when you're dodging missiles and stuff. And I think some people would say that they don't like to see revenants in rooms like this because there's not really any true cover from a homing rocket. Maybe that right there is about it. I don't mind it. There's enough monsters that you can get the revenants rockets to go after instead. And at the end of the day, just deal with it, you know? So I don't mind that aspect at all. Yeah, that was kind of interesting. The writing was definitely on the wall for that one. All the rockets right there. This... well, where is it? Oh, now it worked. It wasn't working. Ah, that's where he is. And there's my red key. And some activity down there. Yeah, that's definitely a teleporter type thing. You see that in Doom a lot. What I don't like there is so many players play with free look, and so many players are opportunistic. I didn't realize those were scrolling. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so I think that most players are just going to stay up there and snipe the demons down, and it's going to be an absolute grind fest. I intentionally avoided doing that. Plus, I don't play with free look. So I made sure to drop down and, you know, fight the fight. The funner way, I guess. But I think a lot of players will just snipe them from there with the super shotgun and then say that was a boring fight. And, you know, they'd be right. Alright. So I've got red and yellow. Wait. Did I go in this way? Yes, I did. And then I went through there. I don't know what I did. This feels like there's stuff behind here. I guess there isn't. Huh. Alright, we're done with that. So I've got red and yellow, which means I can go to that one room that has a red and a yellow door. And obviously I don't normally have to backtrack like this because I just came off of there. So I come off there, I go through here, and yeah, it's still a little bit of a backtrack, it's not too bad. So yeah, that's something else. Blue's there. We're gonna go to the red and yellow. Yeah, this is actually a significant backtrack. Especially if you've already been in here. So I would try to do something to change that, because look, I get the key here. And then I come up these stairs around. Here's the yellow door or the yellow bars that I can't get into. Then I come through here, all the way through here, and boom, this is where I get to. So that is a lot of real estate to cover that I've already covered. So it'd be a good time to, you know, lower this wall or lower this wall with a couple of demons or something, you know. Alright. Red. Okay, that's easy enough. Does that just lower the bars? Oh. Oh. No, that wasn't too bad. So is that like completely unnecessary, or does that lower these bars? Huh, I don't know. I feel like that has to do something other than just open up an arch file. But who knows? Huh. It's weird. What do those actually do? Interesting. Oh, okay, so hit them both and the bars lower, maybe? It might be some vanilla trickery to make that happen. Yeah, okay, so I mean, it's not hard to figure that that's kind of what they do. I might still try to use some sort of cue to make it a little bit more obvious. Like, you could have gray bars in this room that also lower at the same rate as those gray bars, so then the player is just kind of reminded, oh yeah, okay, these gray bars in here are lowering for no reason, but they're telling me that the gray bars back there are lowering. Players have problems with memory. Okay, they forget stuff. They're not as comfortable playing it as the mapper is. So, you know, you get them into a tough situation, a tense environment, and they suddenly forget what they were doing. And what you might think as the mapper is obvious, they might have completely forgotten about when they were fighting those revenants. Also, there's a lot of health in this map. 75 right here that I don't need, and I haven't even played that well. Alright, so we go in here, we're probably going to come out with blue. Well, there's the exit. Man, there's still a lot of map here. This has got some central processing vibes. How many do we have to hit? Uh-oh. Well, that's where I came from. Yeah, there was a mag somewhere, wasn't there? I'm not real sure what these switches are doing. It looks like they're making the exit accessible. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. You gotta go around and hit all the switches. You can kind of see what they do as you're going through. They're also unleashing more monsters. I don't think there's a plasma gun in this map. There's only one secret. And there's no other plasma anywhere, just a backpack. There are lots of rockets. So yeah, it looks like we're completely done now. So yeah, I would guess the one secret is probably like a mega armor or a soul sphere. Teleport back up. Okay. By the way, there are ways to make the ceiling, make the floor darker but not the ceiling. Even in vanilla, basically in vanilla, if you just raise the ceiling level up several hundred units without texturing the sides, then it will appear the same brightness as the surrounding flat, the surrounding ceiling. So, because this looks like a case where we wanted the bottom to be darker, but not necessarily the top, so it could be fixable. There are problems with that approach, usually on the border. If it's at a certain type of border, it can be problematic, but yeah, there's a way to do that. Alright, we're done. Okay, so yeah, I mean, not bad. It's a longer map for sure. Um, like I said, there was one spot where I kind of thought the map was getting away from itself, and it was kind of sectionalized, and then boom, there's a door to the beginning, which was cool. I still think that holds true a little bit, that the map's a little bit sectionalized. But hey, my map for this WOD is like that too, kind of. But yeah, you kind of go to an area that doesn't seem to have a whole lot to do with other areas, and you complete it, and you go to another area that doesn't really seem to have a whole lot to do with other areas, and you complete it, etc. And that's something that I think you see a lot with newer mappers. Now, all that being said, I think it plays pretty fun. I think it's got some tough moments that are appropriate. The Revenants and Imps and Cacodemons was pretty brutal on me there. A couple of other decent traps. Pretty well put together visually for vanilla. There were a few spots that I thought were excessively bland, but for the most part, I think it's pretty good for vanilla. And yeah, I mean, the flow is fine. There was the one backtrack that I didn't like. I thought that one was a little bit too long, without any new monsters or anything. But other than that, it was pretty good. You know, you go and you get your blue key from the one route and your red key from the other route, and then you go hit those switches in that other area, and you go down your other path, or red and yellow, whatever order it was. But yeah, certainly stuff to work on, I think, for this mapper. I think this mapper knows that, would admit that. But yeah, I got nothing real major here to complain about, so I'm looking forward to seeing more of the maps in this WOD and whenever this thing comes out. Alright, that's going to be map 3 for Oops, all Techbase.